Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Thinking Aloud with Mary Barbara. So today I'm just bursting out with topics. I want to talk about your past and your present relationship. So sometimes our past has a way of coming back into our lives. It has a way of reaching out to our present, which I believe um, I believe that your past molds you into who you are, and your present shapes your future. So sometimes it's not really necessary what you did in the past that makes you who you are, because at your present you determine what you would become. But with that said, you have to understand that sometimes there are some deeds that we tend to do in our past that tends to haunt our present. So if you have a shaky past, if you have a terrible past, if you have a not so comfortable past, and you are currently in a relationship that you actually want to make it work. There are some relationships, especially for women, deep down in our mind, we feel like, man, this is it. I want this relationship to work. Even guys, there are some relationships like, in the moment, we don't know where we are right now and all that. But there are some that you look at and you say, I want to make this work. If you're in that kind of relationship, I urge you to open up. It's best he or she knows the truth and leaves you, rather than he or she doesn't know the truth, sticks with you, and then learns the truth from a third party. Learning the truth from a third party is never good, because they tend to construct the story in a manner that may or may not be true, may or may not be hurtful. So it's always best that the truth comes from you. If you feel you have something that would hurt your present relationship, open up. Confession is good for the soul. You've forgiven yourself, you've let it go, you've moved on with your life. But if you feel it's going to be detrimental to your future, or to the perspective of a future you have with that person, then I advise that you let it out. You let it go. If, for example, maybe you've had a couple of abortions before and you've never had it, the thought of going to the hospital to actually check if you could still give birth, if everything is okay down there, open up to the present guy. Hey, this and so is what I've done. I haven't actually checked if I could still give birth and all that. And if the guy is, mature enough, is in love with you enough, I am certain that he could, especially if it is not a hard limit for him, glide right through it with you, support you, even love you the more. Because the thing is, the more you communicate, the more that you guys learn each other, understand each other. And the more you open up and tell each other the truth, the more believable you are. He or she can comfortably say, my girl or my guy doesn't keep things from me. And that's how my own relationship works. It's better that way. Because sometimes this past has a way of haunting you. It will tear down everything you have built. So to avoid such, be upfront. Declare your past. Any past that would scare you so much that you have to change scene, change lives, change locations and all that crap, be open with it. If you're such a guy that you've had you have different baby mamas spread out across the different states in Nigeria, and you know that you are dating a girl and you feel that this girl could just be the one, tell her, and you, I have like 4 different babies from like 4 different baby mamas. I have like 10 different babies from like 5 different baby mamas. Let her know what she's getting into. Don't just spring it up on her and tomorrow she sees someone else and she'll be like, oh my God, what is this? And please be inquisitive. Girls, be inquisitive. You will be dating somebody. You don't know his source of wealth. You don't know how where he works, where he lives, but you'll be enjoying everything that he gives to you. He gives you money, you collect. He gives you lavish gifts. You too, you collect, you don't ask. Auntie, are you well? Are you all right? You should ask. Bros, where are you getting this money from? A girl who doesn't ask you where you're getting your money from, that you spend on her and spend on yourself, and uncle, she's not interested about your well-being at all. She's in no way interested. So please be inquisitive. Ask, especially if you feel those things could mar or break or build the relationship. It's very, very important. So, moral of this story: if you feel your past is going to destroy your present relationship, be open about it. It's best to lose in the beginning than to lose at the very end. You pick up yourself, you move on to the next. Life is in stages. Relationship, it builds you for your marriage. Share your thoughts with me, leave comments. Feel free to call me, send me a message. I'm here to listen, I'm here to help. We're all here to build each other. Until next time, be good and be you. Bye.